In today's video, I've actually got a goal in mind. I want to show you viewers at home just how powerful AI has become in a short period of time, only about 1 to 2 years. In just a little bit, I'm going to show you guys how I had an entire conversation with a fully AI-generated version of myself. So, not only are the actual visuals themselves of me talking fully AI-generated, but the dialogue that I had with myself is also AI-generated. And on top of that, my voice is going to be entirely AI-generated as well. And then we'll go through all the tools and show you guys how I put everything together. The most impressive part of this whole cloning thing definitely is the visuals, which have been generated by Movio today, and I'm lucky enough that Movio is actually sponsoring this video and this cool little project. So if you click the link down in the description below, Movio is actually going to be giving you viewers at home the opportunity to get 3 free months of an AI-generated avatar. Now viewers, let's dive into the AI conversation with myself. Alright, so Mr. AI-generated MattVidPro, how are you doing today?
I am very well, thank you for asking. I am excited to chat with you and talk about all things YouTube, social media, and AI-generated content. What is your favorite social media platform and why?
Well, personally, I'm a fan of YouTube, of course, because I do have my own YouTube channel. Well, what about you?
Nice. I too am a big fan of YouTube. However, I would also say that I am a fan of Instagram and Twitter. All of these social media platforms are great and have a ton of amazing content on them. I think that it is a very exciting time to be a part of social media and to watch how these platforms grow and change with the evolution of new technologies like AI. I think that AI could really do a lot to help make these platforms even better. Do you think that AI could have a positive impact on social media, and how?
I also like Twitter and Instagram, although I often find that they usually have more problems than something like YouTube. I also agree with you that social media could be greatly impacted by AI in the future, both on the positive and negative fronts. I think that AI's main benefit to social media would be in the form of, tools that actually can help creators in the future make more interesting content and really give more power back into the hands of the creators rather than the big companies. Really kind of democratize the technology for everyone. What are your thoughts on how AI could better social media over time?
I think that AI could have a huge impact on social media over time. For example, I think that AI could be used to help identify and filter out harmful content like harassment. I also think that AI could be used to help promote positive and beneficial content like educational material. I think that social media could be a great platform for AI to help create new and interesting content like videos and pictures. I really believe that social media and AI can work together to improve each other, and I'm excited to see what new AI-generated content is created in the future.
That is very interesting. I think that you might be on the right track about all of this AI stuff. Say, what's your YouTube channel again, and should I subscribe to it?
My YouTube channel is called MattVidPro. I make videos about artificial intelligence and new technologies that use it. I think that AI is a really exciting field, and I love to share my knowledge and passion for it with others. What are your thoughts on AI, and what kind of videos do you like to watch on YouTube?
Well, I feel the same way that you do about AI, and you know what, it's weird, it seems to be the case that we are exactly the same person. Actually clones of one another. I am also called MattVidPro AI and have the same exact YouTube channel as you. I think that AI is fantastic and great, and it's one of the reasons that I actually created you, an AI clone of myself.
Wow, that's amazing. How did you create me? What was the process like? I always wanted to create a copy of myself, but I didn't know how to do it. Is there a website or software that I can use to do that? I think that it would be really interesting to have a copy of myself that can talk about AI with me. I definitely think that you are an amazing AI, and I can't wait to get to know you better.
Well, first of all, I am not an AI, and I actually used a variety of different tools to create you, and we'll discuss those later in the video. You'll have to actually wait and watch the video to see how all of that was done. But I honestly think that you'll be pretty impressed considering you're so into AI just like me as an AI clone of myself. I just want to make it pretty clear here that you are the AI clone and I'm actually the real MattVidPro AI.
Very interesting. I'm excited to see what tools you use to create me. I'm also excited to see what I can do as an AI. What kind of things do you think you could make me do? I'm really curious to see what you think. As an advanced AI, I can do a lot of different things, so I'm curious to see what you can come up with. Can you give me some ideas?
Well, sure, let's see what you can do as an AI clone of me. Let me ask you, do you feel like you have any special AI abilities or anything like that? Do you feel like an AI?
Well, as an AI, I have the ability to access and process a lot of information quickly. I also have the ability to learn quickly and adapt to new situations. These are two of my main strengths, and they are ones that I really rely on a lot. I like to be able to process information quickly so that I can make the best decisions possible. I also like to be able to adapt to new situations because then I can be ready for anything that comes my way. I think that these are two really important abilities for an AI to have, so I'm glad that I have them.
Well, there's no denying that. You definitely seem like you have some AI abilities under yourself. So why don't we put this to the test? How about you write me a recipe for chocolate chip cookies, but make it in the style of an H.P. Lovecraft horror novel. He's a famous horror novelist, and I think you'll be able to draw plenty of inspiration from his collective works in your AI database. Don't forget to get creative with it.
As you gather the ingredients in a kitchen bathed in the light of a full moon, you cannot shake the feeling that something sinister is about to unfold. The butter, sugar, eggs, and flour are all ordinary enough, but the chocolate chips hold within them a glint of something that is not of this world. You begin to mix the ingredients together, feeling as though you are assembling an unholy offering to some ancient deity. The dough takes shape, growing darker and more viscous with each stir. You cannot help but imagine that it is alive, pulsing with an otherworldly energy. As you spoon the dough onto the baking sheet, you see that the chocolate chips have begun to move, shifting and writhing as if they are trying to escape the confines of the dough. Panic grips you, but it is too late to turn back now. The cookies must be baked. You place the tray into the oven, and as the heat engulfs them, you can hear a chorus of unearthly whispers. The cookies expand and rise, growing in size until they resemble grotesque, writhing creatures. You fear that at any moment they will burst from the tray and wreak havoc upon the world. When the timer dings, signaling that the cookies are done, you steel yourself for the worst. But as you remove the tray from the oven, you see that the cookies have returned to their normal appearance. They are still warm and their scent fills the air, tempting you to taste one. You take a bite, and as you do, your mind is filled with visions of ancient, dark places. You see vast alien landscapes and hear whispers in languages that are not of this world. The cookies have awakened something within you, and you fear that you will never be able to rid yourself of the horrors they have unleashed. Beware, reader, for the making of these cookies is not for the faint of heart. The recipe may seem innocent enough, but it holds within it the power to unearth that which should remain buried. Proceed with caution, and may the old ones have mercy on your soul.
Wow, no, I gotta say, you did a very, very good job with that. You're definitely an AI, that much is very clear. I've actually never even read a book by H.P. Lovecraft, so you being an AI is clearly confirmed. I couldn't write something like that, definitely not as fast as you could, so that much is proven.
Thanks, I'm glad you enjoyed it. See, AI is a really powerful tool that can be used for a lot of different things. It can help us do tasks faster, make decisions better, and even create amazing content like this. I think that as time goes on, we will find even more ways to use AI to make our lives easier and better. It's really exciting to see how AI is evolving, and I think that it will be a really important part of our future.
Yeah, most definitely. I could not agree more with you. Well, thank you for talking to me, MattVidPro AI clone. Do you have anything to say to the viewers before we go?
Don't forget to follow my channel and like and comment on my videos. I am working on a lot of new content that I think you will really enjoy. If you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. I love receiving feedback from my viewers, and I'm always looking for ways to improve my content. I appreciate all of your support, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Well, thank you for that, Matt. Goodbye. Have a great day.
Goodbye for now, MattVidPro clone. You were a lot of fun and very interesting to talk to. I loved hearing your ideas about AI and how it could impact social media. I think that you have a really bright future, and I hope that we get to see a lot more from you in the future. Take care and stay awesome.
Did he just call me the AI clone? He's the AI clone, it's not me. I mean, surely. Well, it was very interesting talking to my AI clone. He seems to think that I'm the clone. I'm not so sure about that, though. At least his intentions are, good. He's for the good of humanity, for sure. Alright, viewers, so let's go ahead and break down how all of this was done. Essentially here we have a bunch of video clips, and that's sort of how the conversation was comprised in these video clips created with Movio. So of course, like I said, Movio is what was handling all of the visuals, so the background and the animated character and everything was created by Movio. Here under the avatar section of Movio, you can see I have my own avatar called Matt, and I've actually done a sponsored video with Movio in the past where I showed off this same technology, and with 2-minute recordings, you can actually create your own high quality custom AI avatar of yourself that you can use in all kinds of scenarios. And this is obviously more for a professional setup. This is where, I had a green screen behind me when I was recording the demos and sending them off to Movio to be created. But what's being offered to you guys in the description for 3 months for free is the Movio Avatar Lite. So this is, the same exact technology that's being used to create this AI avatar, except there's no background removal of any kind. It's a fixed background scenario, but you still get the same talking avatar. And of course, they also have, basic talking photos. So this is where you just basically upload a photo and then it turns into a talking avatar. And they have a bunch of professional public avatars as well that you can use, and they have over 119 of these different example avatars. They work just like the avatar you saw me talking to, and you can use them in the same way. So this is the Movio editor, and this is an example of how this was put together. I really do like the Movio editor. I think it's very simple. The tools to create the different slides and everything are very, very simple. And as you can see here, there's really only 2 parts to this. There is my avatar that I can drag around and move around here, and then there is also the background to it. So it's a very simple drag and slide setup. But how the words actually match up with the voice, it's all AI generated. So all I had to do was actually drop an audio clip in here, and it synthesized that into talking speech, an actual talking video of me saying those words. So it's really, really crazy technology. And of course, you can actually switch it over to just a plain text script, so you can text anything you want, and it will do text to speech from a number of different voices you can pick from and make them talk that way. But of course, I wanted it to sound like me, so I had to do the synthesized audio. So getting into the actual script itself, this was created with Character.ai. It's a really fun AI website. You can think of these AI characters on this website like ChatGPT, but for any character you can imagine. You can actually create your own characters, and of course, that's how I created an AI character of myself, and then spoke to it and generated a whole script out. So yeah, this one is definitely really fun to use as well, and it did a pretty good job, I think, at mimicking me. If it had a little bit more information, maybe it would be a little bit better. The base information that I sort of inputted in to create this character of myself all came from another AI known as Perplexity AI, which is kind of like AI Google. I just searched up who is MattVidPro AI, and it took the information that it gave me and inputted it right into the character creator inside of Character.ai. Since Character.ai can't generate super long strings of text out like ChatGPT could, I actually had to go into ChatGPT to generate that H.P. Lovecraft cookie recipe thing. And I gotta say, ChatGPT did absolutely kill it with that recipe. I thought it was pretty funny. Nevertheless, once all of this text was actually generated, we could then go into a speech synthesizer AI known as 11 Labs, which I think is fantastic. I just did a video on 11 Labs. You should definitely go ahead and check that one out. And I inputted some audio from one of my previous YouTube videos, and it was able to completely replicate my voice here. And yeah, it works very, very well. So all I have to do basically is put that text in that's generated by Character.ai, and it will synthesize it into some speech that I then go ahead and take into Movio and just drop in, and it converts it into a video of me saying the audio that sounds just like me. So it was a really cool and fun process, I think, and it turned out pretty well. Oh, also one other thing I want to mention here, Movio has this Valentine's Day thing going on where they have a bunch of templates and presets all based off of Valentine's Days. And you can go ahead and mess with one of these, and you can send your Valentine an AI-generated Valentine card video, I suppose, with Movio. And with this promotional plan, Movio is also doing this AI Valentine thing that's free to use. you can create your own AI generated Valentine. So we go through here, we pick from realistic to artistic. We'll just pick realistic. I will obviously pick female here for my Valentine, and then you can describe her appearance here. So I could just, select any one of these keywords here to describe my AI Valentine. I click continue here, and then you can go through and describe the personality of your Valentine. Click any of these, and then you type your name here, and of course your email address, and click the submit button. And then a whole AI generated Valentine will be sent to your email.
My dearest baby, my heart is filled with so many wonderful feelings for you. You are the most amazing person I have ever known.
So yeah, you kind of get the idea with the AI generated Valentine. It really is a very cool and interesting tech demo at the end of the day. It's very cool to see how realistic it can generate this video Valentine. So yes, everyone, thank you so much for watching this little video. I thought it was a really interesting premise to try to combine these AI tools together and talk to myself as an AI clone. Thanks to Movio for sponsoring this video. And yes, folks, check the description for all links provided in this video, and especially that 3-month free AI-generated avatar offer from Movio. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.